In the Christian France in 586 AD, a conference was held to discuss whether the woman is a human with a soul or not, and if she has a soul, is it of a human or animal nature, and is her soul equal to the soul of the man or not. At the end, they agreed that she has a soul, but it is inferior because it is only created to serve the desires of the man. The evil, coward, and corrupt spirits of men are the ones from which women were created.
Before Islam, the Romans and Arabs used to bury their young daughters.
In our civilized world, there are 127 countries located in the Caribbean, West Africa, and Latin America, which export the commodity of women. They deal in women trafficking to Western European countries and North America, where women are exploited in the most brutal way, such as hard labor and prostitution.
Before Islam, the whole world dealt with women as inferior creatures. Even in religions, she does not have a dignity or humanity. For instance, in India, the wife was like a slave in her husband's house. He could lose her in a gambling or give her as a gift to his friends. If her husband dies, she cannot marry anyone else. In many cases, they burn her alive. Also, in China, the husband can bury his wife alive if she disobeys him. If he dies, his family inherits her and they own her like a property.
The existence of the woman is the main reason and source of crisis and destruction in the world. The woman is like a poisonous tree. Her appearance is beautiful, but when birds eat from it, they die immediately. The male priests judged women and controlled them. When they wish, they get rid of her. Do not talk to me about her rights. We want from her to be just like what we want. We want her to fulfill our commands. We own her. She is our slave. The woman accused by her husband of adultery is sentenced to death, even if he does not have proof. The woman in Christianity and Judaism is the reason for all plights. She is the one who seduced Adam to commit the original sin. It is mentioned in the Bible. The man said, "The woman you put here with me, she gave me some fruit from the tree, and I." Let your women keep silence in the churches, for it is not permitted unto them to speak, but they are commanded to be under obedience, as also saith the law. And if they will learn anything, let them ask their husbands at home, for it is a shame for women to speak in the church. The women in the menstrual period causes bad omen, death, and destruction. She makes everything around her unclean. In May 2013, some women protested against the old Hindu tradition of detaining women in barns during their menstrual cycle to avoid impurity. More than 24 women die each year because of the cold weather and diseases they face during the time of detention. Many Westerners believe that Islam is a religion that restricts women. A surprising number of women are converting to Islam, especially in America and Europe. Women represent more than 70% of the converts to Islam. The question is what the reasons are for the modern American and European women to convert to Islam. There are personal reasons linked to women themselves who are not satisfied with the religion that they have been raised in. So, they started to read into religions until they found Islam, and they felt drawn to Islam because of what they described as its logic, especially with regard to its philosophy toward women. Many of them expressed their attraction to women's rights, provided by Islam after they correct the negative stereotypes which they previously had and which often associate Muslim women with oppression, violence, and submission to men.